I've been seeing mixed reviews for this book, so I was so curious if I landed on team love or team hate, and let me tell you, I freaking love this book. Welcome to the hype team, Red City. You're it. I'm gonna bully you all into reading it, so just go ahead and get that started onto your TBR. This was my Fable Book Club book of the month, and I'm so glad that we picked this. It was fantastic. One of my favorite reads of the year. First things first, this is not a romantasy, and let's stop calling it that right now. This is a story about two childhood friends who end up on the opposite side of rival syndicates without knowing it. I love the magic system in this book so much. Alchemy is something that not everyone can do, and not even everyone knows about it. Alchemy is where you can transform different objects into different materials, and all it does is take a little fragment of your soul. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem later. These syndicate gangs are also fighting over the distribution of this drug called sand, which heightens everyone's properties to be the best version of themselves. Again, I'm sure nothing bad will happen there either. I love the mob style aspect to this book. It did kind of give Jade City vibes when we're fighting over distributing not jade, but sand. This book is sometimes called a romantasy because there's love interest in this, and there's not a clear love interest either. So some people don't like when there are multiple options. This book is also told in the third person, which some people struggle with, but I'm finding that third person is like my personal preference because I really feel like it elevates the story in terms of storytelling. It seems less corny to me, and we also get to see the motivations of characters in like a real way where it's not like an inner monologue of characters telling me why they think that way. 5 stars. I loved it. I have nothing bad to say about this book. I am itching for book two. Like, oh my gosh. I told you it's not a romantasy, but there is romance subplots in here and the yearning. My God, so good. The fact that there's only 7,000 Goodread reviews, I take that personally and I'm gonna make it my problem. And so if it's my problem, it's gonna be all of your guys' problems. Like, I'm telling you guys need to read it. If you DNF this book because you got to part one and you're like, this isn't kind of the vibe I'm looking for, I don't wanna read about kids going to school, read part two. It's all gas, no brakes. The way that she described things in this book, I could visually see it. But not only that, she talked about like Sam growing up really poor, and she described that in such a real way. I really felt seen. I grew up super poor, and so I was like, this is so real. I also really liked the way that she described Ari, how he moved to America, and just like all of this culture shock and culture assimilation that he had to do to be successful in public school was so real. Marie Lu, consider me a freaking fan. So, like, you guys know I'm gonna bully you into reading this, so go ahead and just do it. But I wanna know, did I convince you to read it? Have you read it too? Let's talk about it. Like, so freaking good, guys. Sorry, not sorry to add another fantastic book to your TBR.